Hello, hello, testy, testy. Well, oh no, I'm waiting for him. Hey guys, it's Andrew from Loop Projects, your favourite builder. I'm out at Erina. It's a commercial space called Kamispace. It's purpose built for artists. I love this location. I love the clients. I love working on these types of projects. There's Hero Coffee over there. There's a client. We're a couple months away from finishing, so there's some really cool features that I'd like to show you right now. So let's go for a little walk. This is the main entry. The roller door pops up. You walk through these doors. All of these floors will be burnished. It'll be polished up and looking smick. Now, the great thing about this current situation is most of it was actually existing, and through creative design, Pear Studio was able to retain most of it. We had to refurbish a bit of it, obviously, but we didn't have to build entire new structures, which saved the client lots of money. So this is actually the workshop area. There'll be some workshop tables for artists to work on. I think there was about 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. And then along this wall is all sort of joinery that is specific for the artists. So they can store all their materials and store all their materials and paints and all that kind of stuff. That's where all the storage is. And you can see the air cons installed there. We're going to have a really nice grill running across there. This is all Polytech joinery and it'll look really smick, I would say. Okay, as you walk through here, there's going to be a big sliding door, cavity sliding door, sliding back into this wall here. It'll be mostly open, but the idea is that the clients can actually close that door and this becomes its own private photography shoot area. Now this floor actually ran right through originally, so we took that out. It's all had steel structures in, we took that all out, and now it's one big beautiful photography area. All right guys, coincidentally, Sa, the owner of Kamispace, has popped in, so I thought maybe she can explain what this space is.
Oh, hi.
Go for it.
Okay. Hi, my name's Sar. This is Kamispace, and it is a purpose-built art studio for art, artists, and community. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. The space was designed in collaboration with Pear Studio, and we have engaged Loop Projects, who
have been fantastic. Which is actually a good point, so, I think you guys reached out to me around March last year with the idea of buying this place.
Yeah.
And then I think I was looking back this morning, it was June where I said, hey, reach out to Pear.
Yeah.
By June, we had a preliminary design done by Corinne.
Wow, was that?
And then,
yeah.
We had to do a few rounds of pricing,
Yes.
of course, just to make sure we got the scope right, the design right, everything else.
Yeah.
So there was a few iterations. I think there was eventually about 3. And then by November, we started. So pretty much 6 months in from
So what
reach
I've
out
learned
to start.
from working with Andrew is that it is a process, but it's absolutely worth it because this has been the most pleasant build experience I think I've ever had. And you guys are just next level. So thank you.
Awesome. Real-time feedback. Love that. All right, guys, now we're walking into what would you call the photography space?
I think we're calling it actually Studio 2. So
Okay.
Studio 1, Studio 2, and Studio 3 is upstairs.
Very
I've
nice.
just decided that. Yes, but it is a flexible photography space as well as an exhibition space.
And then behind us, we've got an art sink.
This is a dedicated art sink. I think it's, what's the length there, Andrew? It's like a 1.5.
1,500,
Yeah. So very big art sink. It's going to have a commercial clay trap for people working with ceramics and clay, and some drying racks along here.
And then over here we have the kitchenette. So that's just for general utilities, right? And here we have the accessible bathroom. This was pretty cool because this was obviously one slab originally. And then because of accessible requirements, we needed a smooth, flat transition. So I suggested that we cut the slab out, drop it, redo it, and then now it's going to be a smooth transition because there was all talk about ramping and all that kind of stuff, which just sounded horrible.
One of the design briefs was definitely accessibility. That's really a big part of our ethos. So Corinne from Pear Studios really wove accessibility into the design of Studio 1 and Studio 2.
There's a lot of joinery style reveals and doors too, so that joinery that I spoke of earlier, it's going to, I guess, transfer into these areas. So once they're in, they'll look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we'll get a nice little render shot of this bathroom because it's a pretty neat bathroom for an accessible bathroom.
You guys are doing a before and after, right?
Yes, we're doing that. Yes, for sure.
I'm like, this isn't it, guys. There's more to it.
And just a shout out to some of our trades. They're awesome. We've got JDS, Jimmy from JDS Bricklaying up there, just smacking up those piers. You know, there's nothing better than reliable trades. And we've got them on this job, that's for sure.
That's how it is.
Worked pretty cool, eh?
That's so cool. I love that we left it like this. I'm glad it looks really nice.
So over here, this was an existing set of stairs, but we had to refurbish it to get it all compliant. So our guys just reused some of the timber that we had on site and, not on site, in the shed. And we made new treads with it. And I think it's looking pretty awesome.
I think it looks amazing.
Like the different colors has actually worked out really nice. All right, now we're upstairs.
Studio 3.
Studio 3, sorry.
Studio 3.
This was originally meant to be an office, but we deviated from that, didn't we?
I think because the stairs had to be compliant, so we had to widen the stairwell area, and it was a measly little office. So I think it might turn into like a meeting corner.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. This is kind of a work in progress, Studio 3. The original idea was to just have art studios downstairs and some offices upstairs, but we had a lot of artists apply for residencies, which is when they come to the studio, work out of the studio, and then eventually exhibit, and sort of had the idea to maybe dedicate some, if not all of the space to those resident artists. So initially, I think that'll be the function of Studio 3, and it might evolve with time, we don't know. One of the challenges we had when we bought the warehouse was light. There was only really natural light coming from this garage door down here, and no light up here. It was pretty much a dungeon. So Corinne very cleverly designed these glass panels so that the light filters through, and we also have this, what is it, Andrew, like a full glazed glass wall,
Yeah.
do you call it?
Floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling. Oh, look, there's glass already in there.
Yeah.
Hey, nifty.
Got one bit of glazing.
Yeah, this was also her genius idea. It was basically to tie in the upstairs and the downstairs and to kind of let natural light flow through the whole space. So props to Corinne, Pear Studio. Shout out to her. She's the brains behind
Absolutely.
it all. Yeah.
And then on the floor, we're gonna sand this right back just to get the substrate nice and smick. And then we're laying down a marmoleum by Forbo, which would be really nice and sort of soft under the foot, which would be a nice little comfortable.
Yeah, it's probably another important thing to mention that even though the finishes are all beautiful in here and it looks very high end, everything that we've picked out is designed to be able to accommodate the mess that comes with art making. So the floors,
Durable.
are durable.
Yep.
They're durable. You can drop things on them, paint splatters, and they clean right up. Same with every single type of finishing in the studio. It's all been designed and chosen with art in mind.
All right, guys, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was insightful and maybe the right person might see this video and it might be a good space for them. I've really enjoyed working on this project. I'm actually the project manager on this one, and to be honest, I've done a really good job. So credit to me, credit to our team. We've got Arno, who's basically the leading hand here, copper electrical, totally drained. I'm gonna beverage plasterboard, Vogue kitchen, so all those. I've probably forgotten someone, so I apologise. But all of our trades are fantastic. I love working on this type of project.